morning. Good morning, everybody. Um, Today is Friday, 6 April 2018. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet with my story. Anyway, I want to go back to story Peggy, my wife. What happened? When she was in Beth Israel, after 2 3 weeks, her body become bloated. I think if I wasn't there, she'd be dead because her body was bloated and she's running water and her body was bloated and they keep feeding her. They keep making this big bottle of the unsure. They keep feeding her and her body keep bloated. I had to stop them. I have to stop the feeding. Stop the feeding because I think she can be, everything can be exploded. That possibility. She'd be dead. When I asked the doctor what's the problem, I think he was just student from NYU, whatever. He wanted me to sign for surgery. He wanted to practice on her surgery. We didn't know no reason. I said, listen, I didn't bring my wife like this. This is happening here in the hospital. You gotta figure out. Why will you want me to sign your surgery? Don't wait for me to sign your surgery. I'm not gonna sign your surgery. I'm not gonna sign you, give you my permission to do surgery on her. And she's weak. Imagine, she's weak, she's not almost not conscious. And you wanna do surgery on her? You wanna kill her? Then he back off. He back off. Now after a while, slowly her body come normal. It become normal. And it take a little bit time. Then I make sure they don't give her too much of that liquid. And this has happened in Beth Israel and a nursing home. Again, her body become bloated. And I said to myself, something is wrong here. Something they're doing wrong. They're not seeing it. You know what I find out? I had to find out. It was this. It was Pepto Baseball. You know why? What does that? For people who have neurology situation, serious neurology situation, and taking antibiotic. That antibiotic make upset the stomach. What happened? The nurse, whatever, who prescribed that for the patient, that can be causing trouble to this patient. This is gonna stop diarrhea, okay? But what happened? The problem, neurology connection somehow. This is caused. This is made. Has aluminum. By the way, read it. Has aluminum. You gotta read the label. And I think anyone who has neurology problem, especially people who have like Parkinson, who has anyone who has neurology in situation in the bed, I'll text you should take this if you have upset stomach. This is wrong. This is warning for you guys. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying through my experience with my wife is almost exploded her. She lost her life. Anyway, I tell the nurses, do not give her this anymore. Don't give her this anymore. This is what caused her. And that's exactly what happened. I stopped doing that. Never had blood. Never. Anyway, this is just part of what I forgot about the last video. I'm not gonna say more. I'm gonna edit up by telling you what happened. Um, I followed the case with my lawyer about what happened in Beth Israel, and and about what happened on a nursing home. You know, my attention not so in nursing home. I like nursing home. I like people there. What my case, I want to make case about a doctor who caused her death because she dropped dead. That's my case. I wasn't there for suing nursing home. I want to sue the guy who wouldn't let her go back to hospital before she dropped dead. We were arguing there for 4 hours or 5 hours, and what I said was I was right. I say my wife, if you don't take her back to hospital, she gonna drop dead, and that's what happened. Her face was bloated. She that the tube the I forgot the name. The tube in her throat, it tore, and she couldn't breathe. The air was blocked, and it cut with piece of skin inside, and her face bloated like this and became blue, and she bit her tongue, and she screamed and she dropped dead. She was dead. Literally, she was dead. Then they revived her, and she come back. Okay, and there is no case for that. Beware of that. If any medical problem happen, accident, medical, whatever, you have no case. The court, the system allowed these people to do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Allowed them to get away with it. Now you can't sue. You go, no lawyer will take your case. So many problems, so many cases like this, a medical mistake, all the stuff, you cannot have your case. I don't know if all country, but one thing sure is in New York, you can sue. Even when those washing people, you know, when patient have, they breathe with the vent, and they turn them, the time they turn them, they choke at their mucus with the tube, and they're supposed to, when the machine start alarming, they're supposed to stop, turn the patient, let patient breathe the first, and then wash them. And be careful, they have to watch them. Every time they have to talk to them or ask them if they can be able, patient be able to talk. If not, they have to watch. They have to have two people, one in front, one watching the face of the people reaction. If they turn blue, somebody has to be there. One person washing is dangerous, very dangerous. People died. I'm warning you guys. The reason why I'm telling you that, it happened to me. And I saw things happen in front of, you know, I know people, they were in the same room. They're dead. I'm warning you guys. It would happen to you maybe if you got old. Maybe it happened to your mom, maybe your sister, maybe your brother, maybe somebody you love, you care about. And you're on job, you're working, you're not beware until you receive the call. They told you, okay, your mom, she's dead. What do you think? You think, oh, okay, she was sick, she was in the hospital, she's dead. No, she was killed. She was killed. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is serious. I'm talking to you by my face. You know, I'm not hiding my face because I'm telling the truth. What I should hide. I'm not gonna make any cover my face or hide, or because I'm telling you the truth, and I'm not afraid. If anyone wanna charge me, come charge me, sue me. If I tell lies, sue me. Go ahead, put me in the court. Let me talk with the judge. He's gonna hear more than what I'm saying now. This is what's going on. This facility. You gotta be there. If you're not be there for your father or your mom or your sister or your daughter, she's gonna be dead. If the situation complicated, she's gonna be dead. Oh, we're not talking about infection. We're not talking about infection. The infection, everybody knows. People got infection and they die. Okay, that we can understand that. The hospital could not do anything about it. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They had to close the rooms, all hospital, every 3 weeks, 1 month, and disinfect all area, disinfect, and let that room empty for 3 4 days. Even when they do that, some places like Beth Israel used to do that, but they move right away the patient. I don't think so. It should be. I think it should be. Here is my thinking. I think what should be more rooms, more rooms. Those rooms empty, no patient there. They disinfected, empty. When the patient stay for a month there, it's the time to take the patient from that place to empty room, disinfected ready, month ago, 2 months ago, and disinfect that room there, the one was occupied by a patient, and close it for 3 4 days. Close it for 3 4 days. And move another patient there. I think there should be another solution. Why the government, whatever city, build up buildings for patients like my wife? She was stable. I could have taken her after 2 months instead of taking her to nursing home where she got an infection and she died. I could have taken her home. They should build up like a village view just for patients, just for people who stable. Why they stay in hospital and they drop dead by infection after 3 months, 4 months? That 3 months to 4 months, if I took her to another building outside, like if they give me an apartment, my apartment, I can't bring her here. It's too complicated. It's too small. If the city have something they build up for those patients, where we can take our family there instead of sitting in hospital getting dead, dropping dead, I would take care of her. I could have taken care of her with the help of city. She would still alive. She was still here, because I was willing. I was doing anything. I was taking care of her. I was spending 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 2 years. I was doing that anywhere. So I prefer bring my wife to a safe apartment. There is no bacteria infection. Safe, renew, clean with electricity, with safety. I would take my wife. She'd be happy. And if she die in an apartment, she'd be happy. She would die happy. It's horrible to see a loved one die in hospital. You sleep in a night here, you come at night here. Every half an hour or 10 minutes you wake up. You're not sleeping. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what happened to the loved one. It's horrible. It's horrible. I think America, as a rich country, I think should give example, good example, not bad example. The bad example of the care is horrible. It's terrible. It's terrible, the care here. It's terrible. If you care about your citizen, if you care about, if you're patriot, if you feel like you want to defend your brother and sister, speak about that. Share this video and speak about that, because this is causing a thousand of people dying by bacteria in hospital, or by mistake, or by the care, bad care, because the nurse or the lady she wash, she's overwhelmed. I don't blame her. I'm not accusing this, those people, nurse. I'm not accusing nurse. Or I was there. I was exhausted. I was there. I was doing that. I was exhausted. I know what they're going through. You need to hire more people, or you need to build up buildings for people who got stable after surgery, whatever, got stable. Move them there, and do some apartment. Move them there, and hire more people. It creates more job. It does create more job. Why this facility they have people squeeze? They bring squeezing people just to make money. Somebody's making money. And what about this? Those they are alive. Those they are people. They're not chicken. They're animals. They're people. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna stop here and do another video, because I want this video will be short, and I'll be back. I'm gonna stop here.